We welcome you to San Diego and to Petco Park. It's the middle game of 3 between the Kansas City Royals and the San Diego Padres.
Dylan Cease will be making his 17th career start against the Royals here today, his most against any opponent. Dylan has a 3.50 career ERA against the Royals.
Wake up the bats. Here's Jonathan India. And he get off here in the first inning. First pitch from Dylan Cease of the day is popped up. Back at first into foul ground for Luis Arraez. Little stagger, but he's there for out number 1. So 2 down for Michael Garcia. There's a ground ball up the middle, ranging his Bogaerts to his left. Throws off balance, and it's nicely picked on the other side by Arraez. It's a 1-2-3 first inning. The Padres are coming up from San Diego.
Rookie sensation Noah Cameron. He makes his 8th major league start.
Noah Cameron comes into this start a 1.91 ERA. He's a rookie left-hander. That is the 6th best ERA among major league pitchers with at least 40 innings of work. What does Fernando Tatis Jr. do at the top of the Padres lineup? His last 4 games now, including the final 3 games of the series in Los Angeles, Fernando is 0 for 13.
2 balls, 2 strikes here to Tatis Jr. And a swing and a miss got him to chase the changeup. First strikeout for Cameron.
And now he faces Manny Machado with the bases empty and 2 outs.
Towards the end of the bat, popped up. Down from first is Pasquantino onto the infield lawn to make the catch for out number 3. Done with 1 from San Diego without a score.
Scoreless game, bottom of the 2nd inning. Noah Cameron delivers to Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets swings away, lines one to the left, and that's going to get through to the track of the wall. Sheets is heading for second base, and he's got himself a double to begin things here in the 2nd inning.
Gavin Sheets now has a 12-game hitting streak.
And it is first and third now. Nobody out of the San Diego 2nd inning.
Over the course of this season, Noah Cameron's been really good with runners in scoring position, really stingy with runners in scoring position. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed with a runner in scoring position.
Sheets at third, Bogaerts at first, and a ground ball right side. India will go to second for 1, back to first. It is in time. Double play, run will score.
Very close play at first base, close enough that Mike Schilt wants to challenge.
He is very clearly safe looking at the replay.
Yep.
About as easy of a call as the replay command center will have this season. So Cronenworth's going to get an RBI.
Iglesias grounds one towards second. India this time to second for 1, to first for 2. They do turn it. The double play will wrap up the inning, but the Padres strike first on top 1-0.
And the Royals' first hit comes off the bat of their center fielder today, Drew Waters. So he's on to begin things here in the 3rd inning, and now the number 9 hitter John Rave trying to get some traction early in his major league career.
This one is sent out towards the gap in right center field, all the way back to the track of the wall. Waters from first base is headed homeward. He will score to tie the game. Answered by the Royals here in the 3rd inning. The bottom of the order getting it done.
Really a back foot slider from Cease, and Rave got his hands down and in. That was an impressive swing.
Also, is Dylan Cease working out of the stretch, which has been an issue for him all season long, but really revealed itself in the last couple of games also.
Hey, Bobby with a 5-game hit streak and a 17-game road hitting streak.
On the ground, right side, Arraez will need Cease, and he gets over to make the play. As taking third is Rave, as Witt Jr. grounds out. 2-0 pitch coming up here to Garcia with a runner at third. And Cease wanted that one. Didn't appear to be a strike as the fastball misses, and down to first base with the second walk allowed by Cease.
The mound visit is over. Pasquantino will get into the left-handed batter's box with Garcia at first base and Rave at third base, 2 down.
On the ground right side, picked on the backhand by Cronenworth, gets up and throws out Pasquantino to end the inning. And the Royals strand a pair in scoring position. They do get a run though to tie the score 1-1. Good pick.
And a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the 3rd inning of a tie game.
And a strikeout victim in the 1st inning. Went swinging. The only K for Cameron today. And a pitch up and in. It was a cutter. But still, Fernando's been hit so much lately that he's getting out of the way of everything that's close.
Tatis takes and low ball 4. Now, of course, if he's not going to chase, you're going to put yourself in a precarious situation. And that is what Noah Cameron has now done, issuing back-to-back 1-out walks.
Luis Arraez coming up. And out to left field in the 1st inning. 0 for 1. 3-time batting champion, Luis Arraez. On the ground up the middle. Speaking of hits, that's into center field. Maldonado being waved around. Waters is up and throwing, and it'll be late as the Padres take a 2-1 lead. Luis Arise with his first hit of the game drives in the second San Diego run.
Still only one out as Manny Machado stands in for the second time today. Padres back ahead 2-1 against Kansas City.
Full count down to Machado. And a swing and a miss. He strikes out on the changeup, and that's a second strikeout for Cameron. Needed that. And a big spot right there. Big out. Out number 2 as he gets Machado.
2 down with runners at the corners. Can he keep it a 1-run deficit now against a red-hot hitter in left-handed hitting Gavin Sheet?
Fly ball to deep center field. Back goes Waters. It'll take him to the dirt of the track as he makes the catch in front of the wall to end the inning. And Cameron gets out of the inning.
Another deep count for Dylan Cease. Again, pitch count 59 through 3+ innings. It's not a recipe for going deep into a game.
And a swing and a miss. Those are the fastball to get Perez. That is just the first strikeout for Dylan Cease, who 2 outings ago had 11 Ks.
Time out!
Fastball again.
So Caglione is on for the second time. He's drawn a walk. Now he's been hit by a pitch. He'll be a base runner for Mark Canha.
I'm not even sure if he realized that he was hit by that pitch.
Canha, a 1-out single. Caglione up to second base, and now 2 guys aboard for Drew Waters.
Making adjustments. Martin Maldonado behind the plate. Dylan Cease on the mound. Making adjustments.
Rave skies one to center field, sending Bryce Johnson back a few steps. He's there and makes the catch. Out of the jam is Cease in the top of the 4th inning. 3.5 done.
That brings up Bobby Witt Jr., who's 0 for 2 today.
On a line and caught into a slide from Fernando Tatis Jr. on the sinking liner in right field.
What a nice jump by Fernando Tatis Jr. Jesse, that's one where as soon as the ball's hitting the bat, you're already looking out in right field, and Fernando's already on the run.
So this was Dylan Cease coming off last inning, and it looks like Mike Schultz says one more. So we thought he was done because he was at 102 pitches. Most he's thrown this year is 103, but he's not done. He's back out there again.
Well, he's been using the fastball more and more today, and it has been very effective.
Swing and a miss, and more fastballs. There it is again. That is the 4th strikeout for Dylan Cease, and the first out of the 7th inning. He agrees, and that'll be the day for Dylan Cease. 110 pitches for Dylan Cease today, and the Padres fans will let him know what they think as he comes off. 2-1 Padres.
It winds up being a hit for Iglesias.
And Bobby just couldn't get the ball out of his glove, and truth be told, even if he did, he was going to have a hard time.
Sometimes you get a little frustrated because you make such a great play. A little bobble costs him.
And it will be Tatis with Johnson at first and Iglesias at second, 2 down. And Fernando hits it in the air to deep left field. Rave is back at the wall, looking up, gonna go! And the first one in a long time. As Tatis gives the Pods some late inning breathing room, it is now 5-1.
Quintino batting here, 0 for 3 in the game with 1 out, and Bobby Witt Jr. at second base. On the ground and picked on the backhand by Iglesias. His throw, one hopped, is there in time. What a play by the veteran, Jose Iglesias.
That ball was by him, and the throw might have been better than the pick.
Padres 5 and the Royals 1, and the Pods 3 outs away from evening this series. 6, 7, 8 coming up against Morejon. 2 down here in the top of the 9th.
And a ground ball under the glove of Morejon. The backhand is Cronenworth. Long throw, though, and he'll get it there in time to end the ball game. So the San Diego Padres are victorious today after losing here game 1 last night of this 3-game series. It is a 5-1 victory.